Hey y'all, how's it going? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Real Housewives of Potomac. This is the season 3 reunion part 1. Like I said, I'm not gonna really go into the fashion or looks, since I'm not really big on that area. But I have to say that they do look nice. They was okay. In one area we have Robin, Giselle, and Ashley sitting on one side, and then we have Karen, Candace, and Monique sitting on the other side. That's clearly the division between the group. That's who cool right now, who's the other side, who cool with them each other. All right, so let's go. And they start off telling us that Karen lost her father 2 weeks before the reunion. So right now she's still kind of raw her emotions, her feelings about how she's dealing with everything. And 7 months before that, she lost her mother. So she lost both her parents within the same year time span. Which it could just break anybody, a person, especially when you have both your parents alive, and then they die and within the same year, 7 months apart from each other. That's like really touching. So Karen is right now in a reunion, really emotional and trying to hold it. But we didn't go to Karen started off yet. Robin here, she cut her hair, which I say look okay, because when I first saw she cut her hair, I was like, oh, that's ugly. But now I seen it on her, she look okay with it. That's not bad. I mean, just keep it up. She's not bad with it. Find out Monique is 5 months pregnant. Congratulations, Monique. And Ashley just turned 30 years old. Remember when she gave that stipulation, when she not finding a clear answer by the time she's 30, she gonna leave. So we're gonna see more about the thing next week. But that's that. So we started off with Monique, right? About the drinking problem. Because they brought a little flashback of the things that Monique was going through, and especially the drinking. And she was like, after they show it, Andy said she got a lot of negative blowback of her thing. They were saying that, oh, she's an alcoholic, that's what she caused a miscarriage. I would say, really, y'all? Like, you really go that hard? Like, people could be really, really messed up. Like, they could be really dangerous people. Like, how you gonna say that, oh, because she's alcoholic, she caused a miscarriage? Miscarriage could be a lot of little things, but you could say her alcoholism caused miscarriage. And first of all, like I said, I never thought Monique is an alcoholic. Yes, she may drink a little bit here and there, but all the girls drink. Ashley drink a lot of time. But I never thought she was an alcoholic. I just said that when she came out with this miscarriage, I does feel like she was not dealing with the miscarriage. So I guess she would use alcohol as a way to deal with it, and also put herself in a lot of situations where she could always overwork herself. Because when you're doing a loss, you tend not to think about the loss by doing other things, like overfilling your schedule, doing things that you normally won't do on a regular time, overworking yourself, doing a lot of projects. You usually tend to get your mind focused on the death and the loss by doing other things to compensate in your feelings. So I guess that's what Monique is doing. She was doing a lot that caused her accident, because she said she fell asleep behind the wheel and she's tired. That happens. A lot of accidents happen when somebody falls asleep behind the wheel when they're tired. So when that happens, you usually not to want to drive when you're tired. And also when you have drinks before you get behind the wheel, and then you tired, it amplifies your sleepiness. So you usually shouldn't be driving when you tired. But sometimes people does it. But I never thought she was an alcoholic. She's not an alcoholic. And then she explained that she's on a girls trip. She having a good time. This is the first time she could get a chance to really let her hair down and freaking have a good time with the girls. And she never thought the girls would use that against her in a way. So Andy asked Ashley, do you regret for mentioning about how many alcohol she got, and kind of insinuating that she's alcoholic. And she said what she said is not the only thing that would have tarnished Monique's reputation. She said Monique did a lot of things that kind of mess up her reputation in a way, and it was going back and forth, and it was like Monique said, well, actually, every kind of scene you always have a Corona in your hand, And she said, yeah, I do. When people say you're alcoholic too, and she said, if I put myself in the situation, the same situation that Monique was doing, then I would expect the same treatment. So Monique was like, why you came to Watch What Happened Live and come up with this fabricated story that you waited in the car for 30 minutes before you started driving because you don't want to display this alcohol, getting an accident that Monique did. And she said it did happen to me. And she said, why you didn't say anything before you came to the show and then you waited to watch what happened live. And she said, well, nobody asked. And Giselle butted in and said, nobody asked her. And say, well, I was saying, it's not about what I asked. It's like, and then you say you forthcoming with everything you're going to. You wasn't forthcoming with them because if you had to wait to watch what happened live and said that piece, so that means you was not forthcoming with that situation. So you trying to justify yourself just saying that, yeah, she was drinking that caused her accident. So I had the same thing. I was drinking, so I stopped and I go drive and I wait before I drive. So I was like, whatever. But they were saying that, and Giselle said that, well, Monique, 2 to 4 drinks is not okay. Whatever you drink, that's fine. The fact they had issues that you got very defensive when somebody was talking about that and saying alcoholic, so you got defensive. She said the reason why she get defensive is that because y'all kept coming at her saying that she's alcoholic and know that she was going through a lot and not able to insinuate that thing, where she said it's kind of hurtful because she said why y'all would think that, and she would never do this thing type of girls do this to the girls in a way that tarnish their reputation and say that things if it's not true. So that's why she kind of got defensive, and she would say that she would offend and that's why she did that. She got defensive because they kept coming at her and saying that. So I did why I've been on Giselle asks us why did Giselle got put in the situation and why you feel that she put it in it. She told them that she told Giselle and y'all, and which is true because we remember that she was angry and she would deal with Ashley in her own time. But Giselle and Robin kept insisting that they would handle the situation, so they put themselves in the situation, which I do believe is true because they asserted themselves in the Ashley and Monique kind of feud right now. If y'all would have kept it out, then she would never put y'all in it. But y'all put yourself into it, so that's why exactly it was the way it is that Giselle and Robin got in the mix of it. Y'all put yourself in the mix. Y'all should have kept out, stay out, and just worry about letting Monique deal with Ashley on her own. But y'all kept insisting. So y'all kept insisting, she lashed her anger out on y'all as well. Now, it came to the thing about the Monique and Robin situation and how Robin felt like it came to that level that she was trying to choke her and everything. And long story short, Monique said her anger got misdirected towards Robin, so she apologized and it took it there. I said it was a misdirected anger. She was already angry about somebody else. And then y'all kept antagonizing it kept going on and teasing her in a way which you all seeing that Robin, you was not innocent in the situation because every time she was saying something outside, you kept saying your little comment on slide marks. So why the hell you think that she would not redirect her anger to us? Somebody had to get it. So you was one of the next victims. So you got it. So leave it as that. If you was not antagonizing her and kept her alone, left her alone, then she would never came after y'all. And if y'all would never insisted that she would address the situation at Karen's perfume event, then this would never happen. But y'all put yourself in a situation, so that's what happened. So y'all got dealt with it. It seems like they always put themselves in a situation and feel like nobody cannot retaliate against them. It's like, stop it. If y'all don't want nobody retaliating against y'all, stop putting yourself into other people's business. Leave yourself out of it. Mind your business. So Andy asked Monique, well, no, before that. Yeah, he asked, he said, what is the big problem between Monique and Giselle? Monique said there don't really issues. It's like that. She said, I really don't know what's really the issues like that. And Giselle said that she don't own up to her stuff and she lies. I said, Giselle, you had a problem with Monique when she first came to the scene. It was just true. Ever since Monique stepped in the scene, you had a problem with this lady. And it just seemed like it's so bad for us why you so bothered. So yes, you had a problem with her in the beginning, and you sitting in the reunion saying that you didn't have no issues with Monique. Yes, you did have no issues with Monique, and now you come out and say, oh, if Monique was stop lying and come up with being fake and stop being fake and being truthful, then we'd be good. I said no, it don't be real good. You had a problem with her, whatever reason, no matter whatever Monique says, you have a problem with Monique. And it's clearly it shows that you have a problem. You don't like her. You you disgusted by her. So why are you trying to fake the funk and say you have no issues when you do have an issue? It's just bye. And then they said that I mentioned about the flight. That why Giselle was bothered that Monique went first class was Giselle clearly said that she was going to do her own thing with Robin. And she said it's not about that she got a first class, just like she should have told us. I said why she need to tell y'all. It's like y'all got together and y'all got to France, y'all do everything together. But when you're in the plane, y'all don't have to be together. Nobody said y'all had to all be together. So it was like whether she got first class or not. If you want a first class, you could have got your own self a first class ticket. Whatever. So leave that alone. That was even unnecessary. So that's when Andy asked Monique and Giselle, can they be friends? Monique said, I had no problem with that. In the future, maybe we can. It's no issues. We could be friends. It's not like I'm against it. And I guess me and Giselle are misunderstanding each other. So we clash heads. But we could be friends. And here goes Giselle. She said, oh, well, if she owns up and apologize to what she said, sure. I said, bitch, nobody have to apologize to your ass. I said, please, Miss Giselle, bye. Monique is not the type of person to kiss your ass, and I'm not the type of person to kiss your ass. So nobody in this cast should be the type of person to kiss your ass, except for Robin. Because what she needs to apologize for? What have she done to you that she needs to apologize for to make you feel like if she apologized, you'd be her friend? If I was Monique, I said, please, bitch, I don't want to be your friend. And I don't like why they try to make it seem like everybody apologizing to them, okay to them, and they didn't say no apology. They don't accept anything wrong and they doing. They don't feel like they do anything wrong. I talk about Giselle and Robin. They feel like they don't do anything wrong, especially Ashley, because Ashley in the crew now. They say they feel like they don't do anything wrong, but this side is kept apologizing to this side like they the ones who was wrong. I said, first of all, I will not be apologizing. I'm not apologizing for anything. Fuck out of here. So then we get into Candace. So they would say Candace shoot the scenes, and Candace said she was frustrated because Andy asked her about why you felt bothered by the girls laughing at you in the French trip. How do you feel? She said she got frustrated because that she was not allowed to express herself and say whatever she got to say, and that comment, and then she made the revealing of the comment that she said it was a lot that he said off camera that was a show that made it seem like it was that one thing. He didn't say just a princess. He said don't let the show get to you because you ain't shit. So like that. Now, I understand why she would come off upset about that, but I understand exactly where Chris coming from, because without the show, nobody will know who you are. So just because you got in the show, you get big up in your head that you just it girl, you just shit girl that he got to kiss your ass or he had to bow down to you. I guess that's where he coming from. I don't think he coming from that you ain't shit yourself. He coming from that you not nobody to be up on your little high hair horse that I had to bow down because you on the show. You got the show, you make your coins. I'm fine. We could have been fine without the show. But since you got in the show, don't get in your head that you all this. Yes, I can find out that statement could be hurtful when he said you ain't shit. And on top of the calling you a princess. But in conjunction and how you was acting, Candace, you was acting like you was the queen bee of the show and something, and everybody should have bowed down. Oh, you sacrificed. You did this. Chris should be lucky to have you. It's like, no, girl, you ain't all that. So what Chris saying anything else that everybody else is saying, that you ain't shit right now, Candace. So stop with this antics that you got going on. Yes, that statement is hurtful, and I don't understand why they leak that out. Because if that's part of the reason why you reacted that way, why did not show that, say that statement that, well, I had a feeling, you tell me you call me a princess like everybody else called me a princess, and you also told me I wasn't shit. That would be understandable for a little bit, but at the same time, I understand why he said that statement. So move on for that. And saying that about the house, about somebody asked a question to Andy. He read it. He said, "Why do you feel comfortable? Why Chris feel comfortable staying in the house that your mother paying for?" And she said, "Well, first, technically, she's not paying for the house." She said, "Well, she is paying for the house, but she said it's an investment." And she said Chris pays half of it out the pay half for the house. And I could have sworn this was explained to us. They explained that Candace's mom pay half of the condo, and Chris and her pays the other half. I guess that's what it was said, is that she never said that her mother paid 100% of that condo. She just said that her mother only pays half of the payments. That's what she said. And they asked, Andy asked Candace, does Chris owns the place or percentage or whatever? And she said she didn't need to explain that. You just ask Chris or anything. He go Ashley, like always. She always jumping in at conversation. Like throughout this episode, she was butting in, putting her opinions in, just like Giselle was too. And she said that's a legitimate question, because in my restaurant, the chef pays a portion, and it's a good percentage of the restaurant. We call him part owner, but he really is a part percentage. So it's a good question why you asked her. And same thing, and as she said, I don't just Candace said, I don't just explain everything to you. And she said that's a legitimate question. She said, why did you just shut up? They was going back and forth, and Andy asked Candace about that when she was going to airport and everything. Everybody knew her, and said, did everybody know you? She said, yeah, everybody knew me. She said, this thing knew me, the other airlines know me, a lot of places know me. When I walk through, people know who I am. They know who you are because you in the show now. Because people say, oh, that's Candace. I don't know when this happened, but I guess it was explaining that they know her based on the thing. So people know who Candace is. I said, I never knew who Candace is before I met the show. So he said, you have to be in the pageant world to know who you are. Miss United States, Miss Universe, something was category. And she said people know her. So she said, why do you kept assisting? They asked Andy, he said, why do you feel the need to keep telling about people your man's dick? And I said that was too much information, because when she came out, she said, oh yeah, my man got a black penis, he got a dark penis. And I was like, wow, that's not something you should be telling everybody, that he has a dark penis, he got a black penis or whatever. I'm trying to insinuate he got a big penis, whatever, but why you keep bringing that up? Nobody needs to know that. And I guess it was a conversation about why she brought up why she always saying that it's a white thing, it's a black thing, white thing, white thing. Why you always bring racist in some of these situations? I think that's what Ashley asked. And that came to say why it's the same thing about why you keep injecting yourself into situations that you don't need to be injected into. And they kind of going back and forth. Kind of like a love-hate relationship. They understand each other, but sometimes they can't stand each other. So that was that. And then it was some things that, she said, yeah, she can't explain that, so she keep it private. But she said, we on a show, so you're on a reality TV show, so things you have to say, it said, things you have to share. Just because we're on a reality TV show doesn't mean we have to share everything about our lives. Yes, we signed up for the TV to showcase our lives. So whatever we do reveal is on scrutiny of the public. But things that we don't share doesn't mean that we have to be privy to explain that information, or we have to share everything that we don't want to share. If some things I want to say nothing, I'm not going to tell you. So just because we're on a reality TV show, we do got some boundaries. So don't come up with me saying that, oh, well, you're on a reality TV show, so yes, you got to know. It's some things we could keep to ourselves. And I understand what Candy's saying. Yeah, some things they should keep to themselves, because we don't know everything about them lives 100%. We only know what they show us. So leave it as that. Now, we get into Robin, right? Robin and Juan is in a good place right now. They're getting back together. Well, they're in a good place. They're getting better. Not getting back together. They are better now. And um, Andy said, I'm not busting your brother. That medium, he could have found the information online, which is true because he could have looked up your information and stuff like that. But she said no, it's not true because she never said who the guy's name is, and she never said how he died. So I guess whatever the public media out there on the internet, she never explained that stuff out there, so he couldn't know about by that specific information if she never said it. So I said, oh, okay. Cool to her. That's what she's saying. Now, we got to the whole thing about the Karen going to Robin or Monique event and how she feels. Now, Karen said, she admitted that she said yeah. And I guess it was some confusion when Karen went to talk to Giselle about it. And Giselle went to Robin and misconstrued what she's saying. She said yeah, right? And then at the same time, I guess she kind of understands she was going to Monique's event. Now, Karen said that she could have went to both. She could have attended both. But Robin wanted her to choose one out of the other. And Andy asked why it's so important for Karen to attend your event. Because Robin said that she don't feel like Monique's event was special to her. And Monique said, hell yeah, how you think it's not special to her? I said, what are you talking about? And just said, no, it's not. No, it's not. I said, first of all, the word special to her, it should not be used. Maybe I could have said that because Monique did not organize and plan an event herself, that she felt like Karen should have get to her event because she put blood, sweat, and tears in something dear to her. Monique said that charity thing was dear to her as well. So doesn't mean that it was a special to her. So y'all use that word special and say yes, it could be a special to her. Just because she didn't event, just because she didn't plan it and put it together, doesn't mean it's not special to her to be there. And so, but Karen said she could have knocked her time and attended both, but it wasn't like that. They didn't want that happen. So I said, yeah, if she could have had to attend both events, why she couldn't attend both events? If I double book and I said, oh shit, I double book, I would say, you know what, I'm going to the event for a couple of minutes and then I'm going to leave and go to the event. So y'all both be happy that I show up to both of y'all. But if y'all wanted me to choose, then I just choose whatever I want to choose. And I'm in a commitment to Monique. So you just happened, and now you telling me I could have went, but since you didn't want me to go because I had to choose, I decided to go to Monique. So that was that. And then address this meme because I think the first 2 episodes something like Robin had a power on Monique because the fan page shit he had that she was fanning herself and said she got herself together, whatever it said. And long story short with that whole thing is that Monique's fan page is ran by her own brother now, and whatever he said in the thing is a reflection of Monique. Now, fan page is fan page. A lot of artists got people who have the fan pages. Doesn't mean that artists is really going to regulate everybody's fan pages or whatever they put on their fan page. You cannot dictate and how to regulate their fan page, as that's that. But I think that what makes this is different is that because Monique know her own brother is putting the memes out there, she should be knowing exactly what's going on and kind of regulate and kind of like had that going on because it affected Robin. Robin was upset about that. And Monique was justifying and saying that she wasn't really specifically talking about Robin. She was mostly talking about Giselle and how did she feel that Giselle only liked people that she could control and beneath her. And just said, no, that's not true. I said, yes, it is, Giselle. You could feel that anybody who kiss up your ass is good for you. People who don't kiss up your ass or talk back to you, you're not cool with. Just like you're not cool with Monique, because Monique is one up with you. She's not gonna be somebody who kisses your ass, and she never did. So you don't like her out the bat. You and Karen had a good relationship too. Karen is not liking your antics like that much either. So she don't kiss your ass. So y'all not really all that close. Candace got her little thing spilled with you too. So she keep her little distance. The only people who could be really up on you is Robin, because they say like, Robin, you like a freaking puppet. You could just sit in her lap right now and do everything Kim said. Because honestly, Robin, I do feel that way too. You do exactly and do everything that Giselle wants, but you have no backbone. It's like, why? Why? You do everything that she cares for, and then when stuff up the fans, Giselle step in the back, and you in the front dealing with a lot of heat. And you said, no, she doesn't control me. I'm not beneath her. I said, well, Giselle, you do feel like that way. You do feel like if somebody is not kissing up you, you're not good friends with them, and you can control their actions. So I feel the same way. You like to control. It is what it is. Now, then we get to the whole thing with the Karen and her issues. And now, like, because she said when she was going through her thing, she reached out to Giselle. Giselle didn't answer. So she called Robin, and Robin talked to her, and she do appreciate Robin talking to her for 3 hours. Now, when they sat down, Robin said that when Karen explained to her everything, and she told Juan about it, Juan said that she's lying, because she said her and Juan shared everything about each other. We had the commitment, we had the thing. He know about our finances, he know about a lot of stuff. We shared the things. So it's hard for them to believe that Karen did not know exactly what's going on with the race situation. And on top of that, I don't know. Maybe she didn't know, or she didn't know and she forgot, something like that. I mean, we know Karen lies a little bit. She embellished a little bit, and stuff like that. So she probably did know, but it is what it is, and stuff like that. I mean, what Karen issues is that she like to cover up things and not be upfront covering with things, which she don't have to. But when you start saying things and then you backtrack saying something different, and then your stuff don't add up, then that's what people think you're lying. So so when they had that little press conference, she feel like Giselle was being malicious. Giselle, you was being malicious with that T-shirt. You cannot come and say that, oh, she was having a press conference, it was funny, so let me be funny. And Robin did tell you not to wear that because she's not going to take that. And that's true. Nobody will take that. You like hashtag free Uncle Ben, hashtag facts tax something, whatever she said. It's like, come on now, nobody will take that as a joke. Nobody. So you thought you were being funny, was it didn't take it that way. So she felt type of way about that. But she never apologized for it though. She didn't apologize for it. Now, she said Ray tax problems is all good right now. They made an agreement that he will pay it off as some payment plan, so they all good. Now they came up about why they came alive. She said, I didn't lie. I'm not lying and everything. And it was going back and forth, antics back and forth. And Karen said, this Giselle, other people is not being good friends because she was going through a lot. And she couldn't reach out. She never reached out to me about what's going on with my issues or my problems. She never did. And just said, how can I reach out to you when you didn't want to talk? And you could have came to my house. You can knock on my door and talk to me and so like that. So basically, they was being good friends. And then it came to about come out of that. She said all the ladies knew about her parents, that her parents died and everything. And it was crushing her because you say they were so focused on the frivolous stuff, which is the tax problem. They never took to understand and took the time to even reach out to her and talk to her about anything else. They was all focused on this. So Karen walked out crying because it's broke down. She just buried her father Thursday. That's she explained in the reunion tape. And then her mother died 7 months ago. So it's kind of fresh to her. So she's like really raw. And then the fact that they kept jagging about her life about this tax situation, said, oh, we don't know everything, so you're not telling us, you're not talking to us. I was like, come on, if y'all knew that she was going through her parents' situation, y'all knew her parents was dying, or her parents died or something, why the fuck y'all was so freaking so cold-hearted and think about other things and disregarded her freaking parents' illness and issues that she was going through? Y'all not really good friends because y'all was good friends. Y'all would not even focus on that. Y'all would be consoling her about her parents' death or her parents dying. So I was like, she walked up, she was crying. She said she can't do it. She can't do this. She can't do this. Giselle came back there, and I said, this is a good thing on Giselle moment. That she came back there, she said, you one of the strongest person I know. She said, I'm tired of being strong. Because sometimes when you're strong all the time, you tired of being, you want somebody to be there for you. Like, you're always strong and strong and strong. It's like, come on, when shit comes to fan, when you going through problems, who there for you? Who's your shoulder? Who can you lean on when you going issues? Like, everybody, like, I could be a really tough person. I have a lot of things going on for myself. I'm doing well. But when I'm down and I'm tired and I reach out, people say, can I talk? Can I listen? Can you come see me? And nobody can do that. It's like, I feel type of way. I feel emotional. I feel sad sometimes. It's like, why nobody's around when I need them, but I'm always there for everybody else. So you always have that strong personality. So that was that. And that's how it ended. So next week we have the men coming in and they're going to explain their side and more little drama with the girls. It's a first reunion. We got things going on, and I'm talking to this like 30 minutes. I ain't supposed to try and talk to this long, but I just want to give you the whole idea of how the reunion went, what was discussed, and everything. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Once again, my name is Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and share my videos if you can. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace.